Hello and welcome back to part 2 of Amnesia with Dewey. Wait, we were just in the lab. So I guess we're headed.
God, that scared me.
What is that?
A memory?
I heard a girl talking.
Yeah, I think they're just memories.
Can I open this? Did I open this? I guess I already opened that.
Yeah, you went in here.
Yeah.
Where the door got all
The main
blocked.
entrance. Look at that. I don't have a stamina runner thingy. Oh, this is... It's boarded up. What was that? Why are there coyotes and shit? Do we go down or do we go across? Let's try. The archives. Am I really doing this? Struck his victim. Really? This game is really depressing and creepy. This is like talking about hitting another person with a rock.
Oh. You just
Rare
wait.
books. Library.
Really?
Logi.
I'm pretty sure we can guess what that means without the subtitles.
Probably. Yes. Let's light that candle. And
There's
let's
people
light
on
that candle. Offer my full attention and services to Alexander Baron of Brennenburg. Contract will reign for a total of 3 years, when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander Baron of Brennenburg is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Kirk. Okay, so we pledged ourselves to him. Anything back here? No.
I see.
Get out of here.
drawers.
Tyndall for me. Nope. It's creaking. Stupid books. Nobody reads anymore. We came in this door, right? Yeah, because that's the rare books. Let's go check out the rare books real quick. Okay, because this doesn't lead anywhere. Excuse you, bugs. Oh, there's no.
Not even
16th of May, 1839.
Okay, you're gonna read
The
fine.
unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How
Oh man, those
Professor Herbert
African
managed
suns.
to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told
they're
me about the
tomb
legend of
robbers.
Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was
in that
confident
structure?
it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me,
It's a
the dig
nightmare.
should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Where I was gonna look in the drawers. Even bother!
Just
Nothing?
looks burnt.
Anything on top? Nope. What's the point of coming in here? I'm gonna throw this book. Alright. So there are...
That's where you came from, I'm pretty sure.
Let's light that up. That helps. So we came from there, right? Let's go through this room and we'll close. I'm gonna halfway close this door and put a chair.
Why don't you just shut the
I
door?
did not. Well, I want to know where I've gone. And you better help me, because I don't know. Can I take that? Throw it.
There's no point even lighting that candle.
There's no point in lighting that candle. Light enough in there. Need some more tinder boxes, guys.
Shirts.
There's clean shirts. Ugh.
Don't you throw things?
I will.
May 1839.
I'll
My
do
hands
too.
tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely
Something
carved
ate all your
passage
faces, just like in the mummy.
confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen.
Okay.
Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange
So
familiarity.
basically, you guys
to them.
unearthed the
Which
shadow
haunts me still.
creature,
At the far end of the chamber,
And
a
what,
great
Alexander
slab of
took
stone
control of
sealed
it, so
off
you have to
whatever
kill him?
lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
obviously you made it out because you were able to write that diary. And I'm reading it now. Stupid books in the drawer. Oh man, I was hoping there was something behind him. Books, 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 books. More books. Back there. Get out here. Alright, just a wall. Okay, it's super dark out here. I didn't like me breaking that vase.
Probably has ashes in it. Stirred them up.
Old tomes. Local history. Oh, I'm out of tinder boxes. Can't I just bring a candle from place to place?
Nope.
Oh, it sucks. What is that sound?
The book should fell. Books. Ooh, music. It's too much for here.
Yeah, I know.
Nature.
There's nothing here.
Oh, tinder. Or oil.
Oh, come on. Okay. Thank you. Oh, both.
Replacement.
Yeah. Not bad. My oil's not too bad. Yeah. Oh, I got a chemistry pot. Lantern.
Did you check the desk? Was there any
No, I forgot to check the desk.
drawers? Oh,
Nope,
alright.
no drawers in this desk. Check that one. I'm hoping it's locked. Can I help you? where I started? Yeah. Did I go in the catalog room?
Yeah, that's where you started. Remember? You wanted to leave the door open and I told you to shut it. There's a hole in the roof.
Is there? Oh, there is. Can I break, like, walls with this chair?
Maybe windows that aren't boarded up.
Like this one?
What's that noise?
Nope. That made a very unsatisfying sound of clunk.
There's blood on the rocks.
I will take that.
Can't play it.
Apparently not. Don't these old things have tops that open too? What is that? Another thing I can use. That was a waste of a tinder. Just for that much. For that book. Oh man.
Of course it's face down.
Oh. What was that? Can you climb up this? It's snowing outside.
Or is it dust particles?
It sounds like wind and snow.
No, there's a dust. It's a paper.
Paper time.
What's going on?
What is going on? Why am I passing out?
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped.
Okay.
I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
How am I supposed to push myself? Yes. More like walk towards.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Look at
Well,
the
I'm
bright, shiny light.
Pick it up.
We don't have anything to replace it with.
Get to replace it?
Like Indiana Jones. He had like.
I'm pretty sure you're just
thingy.
supposed to pick
I
it up.
reached
Fine.
out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly. and
See, this is why we
spirit
don't
me
touch
away,
things.
Unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Are we back now? You can hear the bugs. I always have problems with this bottom drawer. I think that was it in here.
Yeah. Wait, go behind you. Can you throw something in there? Throw something. What's that? Pick that up. That's probably it. Yeah.
Good
yeah.
call. And there's a light. Whoa. Again.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one.
When you
You
activate
hear
the
that?
first one.
If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
I don't Okay, so we have locking mechanisms. I'm going to have to do something with locking mechanisms. I need... Another region rich with lore. Alstad, deep within the east, Prussian woods for centuries. There have been stones surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor. Castle Brandenburg. Quiet forest-clad mountains. Oh, okay, it's all about a tale. Gatherers. These are just like local folklore. I don't see what they have to do with the game.
Well, you need to read them.
Well, then you
People
them.
can understand what's going on.
How do I... Are they mementos? No. No. Diary. Daniel's diary. Another region rich with lore is Alstad. Deep within the East Prussian woods for centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brandenburg. Well, I guess it's the castle we're in. Quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that can keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. I feel like these are just like ghost stories to enhance the experience of the game. Their bodies, rot by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. Oh, that's not cool. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Alstad at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day, he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Alstad, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The immortal Baron. Oh, great. So we're dealing with someone who's immortal. The Baron of Brandenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby, Alstad. Unlike most those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remain popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never really been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted order of the Black Eagle, along with the great leaders of this country. So basically, we're dealing with an immortal Baron. For sure, the only way to get in to this would be...
Wait, there's oil.
I accept. I don't know what's going on here. What am I supposed to be doing in this room?
There's a door. Alright, then just fucking leave. All I can tell you.
That does it for episode 2 of Amnesia, and we will see you guys in the 3rd episode. Thanks for watching, and bye!